Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of October in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you are celebrating your birthday in October, definitely wishing you a happy birthday. But let's get started with your Wisdom of the Oracle card. The card that has a message for you is number 44, the Thinker. So this is meaning that obviously some of you are thinking about something, you are analytical, you are logical, and you are trying to strategize something when it comes to your love life. And also, although love is not logical, but this is kind of like a card that's telling you that approach things from a logic point of view. Desire is not always enough to make a relationship. So maybe put together some kind of a pro and con list, or definitely involve logic in it, because you have here the thinker. So what are you thinking about? And guess what we have here in the middle of your reading, after looking at the tarot? The Nine of Swords, which is all about thinking about something day and night, having fears, anxiety about, having worries as well. Whenever this card comes up, practically your thoughts are taking you over day and night. You're overanalyzing, you cannot sleep, and you're afraid of something. So definitely important to release those negative thoughts that are kind of lingering over your head, and just try to approach things from a more positive manner as well. But let's see what else we have here surrounding it. Some of you might be worried about a relationship, some of you might be worried about not being in a relationship, but there's something that you are worried about, something that you are thinking about, you cannot make this up. The first card in your reading is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is the card of healing, the card of resting, the card of when not a lot of things are happening in your love life. Some of you went through some breakup, because this follows the Three of Swords, which is a heartache, a broken heart. But this is kind of like when your heart is mended, when you are resting, recovering from this heartbreak. This is also a card that's kind of indicating that some of you might be alone for a while, and some of you might be feeling that not a lot of things are happening in your love life. When this card comes up, this resting period is very important, because this is when things are actually creatively happening. That's when the universe is bringing you some kind of a blessing. The next card in your reading is the Six of Wands, which is the card of success and victory. Whenever this card comes up, you can expect some kind of a great success coming into your life. This is the card when you're celebrating something. This is the card when everybody is watching you. You are in the center of attention. This can be an indication that people are really interested to get to know you. You have a lot of people that are maybe trying to flirt with you. All eyes are on you, definitely, when the Six of Wands is here. But again, whatever you're trying to achieve, the Six of Wands is always a great sign that you're going to be successful achieving it. The next card in your reading is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is the card that indicates an end of a cycle and also a beginning of a new one. Definitely a heavy ending of some sort, when something started with a lot of passion, a lot of energy, but now it became more of a burden. This can be for some of you being single because you were super excited about it. This might be a relationship for others. Whatever this is, there's definitely a lot of burdens that you are carrying. Something that you need to let go of, something that you need to release. Obviously, it is impacting your thoughts because it is connected to the Nine of Swords. Some of you as well, maybe you're packing up and moving. If you've been through some kind of a breakup, definitely can be connected to that, especially with this imagery of this deck of the card. The next card in your reading is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the card of teamwork, and it is also a card of building up something from the ground up. Some of you might be building up your new life from the ground up. Some of you might be building up, working on a new relationship. Some of you, if you are in a relationship, this is a great indication that you and your partner are working as a team and you are building something up, and you are both contributing to make the relationship better. But also in terms of like the Three of Pentacles can mean that if you're single, people are trying to help you, to introduce you, or if you are in a relationship, maybe you're going through therapy or something where there's a collaboration between among people. And the next card in your reading is the Chariot. The Chariot is the card of victory, the card of moving forward, charging forward, progressing as well. You have two cards here that can indicate some kind of a victory. But the Chariot can be as well, like, leaving the difficulties behind, leaving the troubles behind, and focusing on the future. Also, the Chariot can indicate for some of you traveling or moving as well, especially with this energy of the Ten of Wands. Some of you might be packing up everything and you are leaving and moving as well. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you are able to help me as well to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only casting a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. Only a very few percent of people end up subscribing, so I hope you're going to be one of them. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with you. But let's continue. Your reading continues with the World card. The World is all about finishing a cycle, ending a cycle. It is also a card of success and accomplishment. Now you have three cards that can talk about success, both the World, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. So I think whatever you're worrying about, you shouldn't be, because you're going to be able to finish a chapter of your life. Now the World can manifest itself in many ways in your life. So if you went through a breakup, or you're going through a divorce, it can be this final paper that you're signing, and you're kind of being released, and you're happy and you are very excited about it. If some of you might be finishing the cycle of being alone, and you're excited for a new chapter of a new relationship. Even in an existing relationship, it can be that you're finishing a cycle and you're looking forward to evolution of this relationship. But again, even the World can mean travel, so maybe some of you are traveling, but the circle is ending, the circle is closing as well. The next card in your reading is another card that can mean successes, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is the card of early successes, when you made your plans and you can see that the plan's going to be working, and you're looking at the new horizons, you're looking into the future. Whenever this card comes up, if you're single, you're definitely enjoying the adventures, the freedom that it brings you. And also in terms of existing relationship, this is a card indicating that you're looking into the next chapter of this relationship. You're able to see that, okay, this relationship has potential, and you might be thinking of getting married, moving in with each other, or having children. This can also indicate like an international connection. If you are in a relationship with somebody who's in a different country, different continent, especially with all this World and Chariot energy, for some of you that might be a relevant information. And the last card in your reading is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles as a court card can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is a very reliable father figure, somebody who's able to provide, somebody who is very loving, very caring, very stable, and loyal as well. So again, can be a person, your energy, or it can indicate the kind of relationship that's coming into your life. Maybe if you're single, you can expect a long-lasting, very stable, very reliable relationship coming into your life, or you might be already in a relationship like that, and that's why you might be planning the next phase. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the card of love, a card of nostalgia, and kindness as well. Balance, as a balance, like all the sixes can indicate some kind of a balance. Like this one is more of an emotional balance. It is also connected to the past, in a sense that some of you are thinking back to the past whenever things are nicer, whenever things seem to be kinder. Some of you might be connecting with somebody from the past, like an old friend, an old lover as well. Maybe somebody from the past is kind of trying to come back, and that's what's giving you worries. That's what making you rethink your life. But overall, you have great cards of success. You're definitely finishing a difficult cycle, and you can expect some great successes coming into your life with this beautiful energy of World, Three of Wands, Chariot, and the Six of Wands as well. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.